Tired of all this sneaking shit. Let's just go and decimate.
25.
25. You die. Their heads start popping off. Blood like confetti going everywhere.
Wait, what?
Good God.
Welcome back to another video, guys. In the last episode, we talked about my wizard and my barbarian going into a room and killing some goblins that the wizard had previously distracted. And then I spawned in another Grick worm, which is basically a worm with tentacles on its face, in behind the party after they'd killed these goblins.
Are you guys all fine with your placement in this room?
24 for hit. 24 for hit.
24 hits.
No, I'm not there still.
Okay. Brady, you want to roll a perception check?
So because they was already out of combat, there wasn't an initiative, and whenever I made him make this perception check, it didn't cost him an action because they're not in a turn-based setup yet.
Call comes, runs into this room, creeping down out of this rubble. Another one of these Gricks shows its face.
Of course it does.
He was able to perceive it coming, so it will not get advantage on its attack, but it does attack you.
Gotta paralyze that one too.
Because we paralyzed the first one, it's the only reason we're having to deal with the second one. Just like, fuck no! I ain't doing this.
What was your AC?
17.
17. That hits.
Oh. Let me show you. Oh.
That one hits you for 15. Weak! It wraps its tentacles around you, and it starts pulling you in. And it tries to get at you with its beak, but you're a gnome and you're kind of squiggly anyway, so you get around it and it misses.
As the DM, it's my job to describe what's going on in combat, so if something happens, I've got to kind of describe it as I see it in my head, kind of like I'm describing a movie.
Gamekeeping.
So he's wrapped up in this thing?
No, he said
It's not
grabs you
holding.
and then let you go.
Yep.
It tries to pull you in so its beak can hit you, which probably does a lot of damage.
Do we roll initiative?
Yes. Alright, so TJ.
Alright. So, I'm going to move right up on him
Okay.
with my Grick bar.
The Grick bar was an improvised weapon he'd made earlier. They'd killed the Grick, and he cut off the tentacle, and he rammed his crowbar up into it, and I allowed him to use that as a short sword as far as the stats.
And
My Grick bar.
my Grick bar, and I'm going to smack him, and then I get my sneak attack thing because he's within 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay. For hit, dirty 20.
Alright, you hit.
Now TJ, my rogue, he has a special ability called sneak attack, and has certain stipulations in order for him to activate it, but it's fairly easy, and whenever he does deal damage with it, it allows him to deal extra damage in the form of so many extra d6s. But what he didn't know was that the Grick has resistances, so he does a huge amount of damage, but this is how much he ends up doing.
41
41. Alright.
altogether.
Altogether. So that,
Damn.
Yeah, my sneak attack adds a lot, and that was bad rolls. I got
that would be 19 damage.
19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I'm attacking you with a Grick bar.
So resistances, if it has a resistance to a certain type of damage, it cuts that damage in half. He went from a 41 damage big move all the way down to, it should have been 20, but I counted it as 19 here. Just bad math, had been getting late.
And then I'm going to use my disengage and move back
I
10
have all piercing weapons.
And then in comes my wizard.
Alright.
and then past her.
Ready?
Fireball. Paralyze.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally paralyze.
Fireball his ass.
Okay.
Hold monster. Roll dex. No, wisdom. Wisdom.
I have to roll wisdom.
15.
I got some good rolls with your dice while you're gone.
Alright, he fails. He's
He is
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
So he comes in and uses a spell called Hold Monster, and essentially it paralyzes my monster unless I beat his modifier with a roll, and I have to do that every turn or it stays paralyzed.
Then I'm going to
Run away.
back up just a smidge.
Brady, was you done?
Yeah, I got nothing else I can do. Sorry. Mages, we pretty much get one spell and then we're twiddling our
I'm
thumbs.
gonna use the balloon to poke him.
Okay.
Fuck
For
yeah.
my bonus action.
Keep locking. Now you just need the keys. Because there's another coin right there.
23 for hit.
That hits.
WDT.
9 for damage.
So 18 damage.
Oh, 18. Yeah, I forgot it doubles because it's critical.
Hits against a paralyzed monster are critical hits automatically.
Anyway, so I did that. So that was, and then I'm gonna roll for the hammer.
Okay, shoo.
Throw it.
Yeah. 15.
15. That hits.
Okay. 16. So 32.
32.
And then my second attack. Or additional attack, whatever.
So the Shadow Knight used to be a subclass
Hits.
of the rogue. Dead.
He's doing that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
32.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Andy's hammer.
Okay. Spike some worms.
You should probably try talking to the sling again.
Hey, he's gonna try intimidating the
19
snake.
plus 3 is 22.
I feel like my sling's gonna break.
22 for attack.
Yeah.
That hits.
Just like this worst spell ever.
I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me when you guys do stuff like this. I throw stuff like this out at you so you'll do stuff like this.
Heal giant.
Alright. 13 times 2 is 26.
Yeah.
26 damage.
Does he get a
Yep.
second attack? I don't know if paladins do or not.
I do.
Pretty much everyone does with spellcasters.
And rogues.
Rogues.
Oh yeah. Because, well, you've seen the damage he's dealing with just one attack. That's why.
Okay, so I'm going to save you some time here. Pretty much, they go through and critical hit this thing to death, and it never gets unparalyzed. So you got the rogue with the ability to add damage to his attack rolls, as well as getting bonuses to hitting criticals more often. And he also gets an ability at the beginning of combat, he automatically crits in most situations. And then you have my wizard, who comes in and just paralyzes the monster and turns everybody's attacks into criticals. Pretty much a done deal. Thanks for watching, guys.